Hey guys, so in my last video I did a secret compartment with the floorboards, and some of you sharp people out there who knew what kind of magic I used to transform my car back to normal, you were right. Yes, I did use witchcraft form of magic, and that was a la Bewitched. So in that video I showed you guys some secret floor storage that I had, and so in this video, kind of along the same lines, I want to show you a different secret, and that secret is being stealth. And sometimes you do want to be stealth. Most of the time probably not, but in the times that you do want to be stealth, I wanted to make this camper van capable of that. It's not its primary function, but I did want to make it capable of it. So all these windows and all up here needs to be blacked out so that no one sees when you're actually inside here, where all the light is covered out. And you don't really want to cover up all the fronts and everything like that, because that looks a little suspicious too. So if you could just cover up this area, and people who walk by could see empty front seats, that's usually a little bit more stealth than when you just put on Reflectex for everything, even the front windows. It looks a little suspicious. So I want to show you how we're going to achieve this secret stealth mode. All right, so the first thing I did is I got some Velcro, and it's sticky Velcro that I stuck to this plastic frame right here, and I put it all the way across. And one good thing about Velcro, as opposed to a sliding bar, where you have like a traditional curtains, is that the Velcro stays tight to the top, and when it sticks on, it keeps the light out really well. So sticking it on the plastic was the easy part, but over here, where you're actually moving into the headliner, it's a fabric. So what I did was I just put some safety pins to hold it up. Same thing on the other end, hold it up. And I want to use blackout curtains to cover up this front area. And another thing that's important is you got to black out everything. You don't want any light to escape. So let me show you what I did here. All right, so up on this side, I used the plastic trim, and I put on the Velcro, the sticky side Velcro, and that extends pretty much all the way down. And I don't want any light escaping from underneath, so that's why I want to make sure it's all the way down. I don't want any light to escape from in between here. So this is a good place to make your stand, so to speak. So I have that, and it's the same thing on the other side, of course. Velcro on the side, and we're going to install some blackout curtains. All right, so for the blackout curtains, I had these Velcros sewn on. And if you know me, you know I have zero sewing skills. So I need to get a friend's help on this one. And I was fortunate enough to have a friend nearby who was able to sew this on for me. Here he is taking care of things that I couldn't do myself. I tried, I failed miserably. I tried, but in the end, I just got some real help. Anyways, he sold me these fantastic Velcros. And one thing I learned is that maybe I should have used the smooth side, not the hook side for this, because it sticks to itself a little bit. But it's going to be okay once it hangs up, because it shouldn't be a problem. But anyways, just if I could do it again, I would actually use the soft side on the fabric, and then use the sticky side, the hook side on that. But let's install this on and see how it looks. Okay, so here it actually fits really nice and snug. If you put in the Velcro, fits really nice and snug throughout the whole thing. Let's put it all down. All right, so let's take a look at it, and you could see with how tight the fit is, there's no light that's going to escape through this. It's really nice and snug. So thank you, Jose, for doing a great job on these curtains. Really appreciate it. So let's put in the other side and see how they look together. Right, so on this side, it fits equally well, nice and snug. No light is going to get through that. And so in the middle part, I just shared the same Velcro. Just use half for the one side and half for the other. And this will actually give you access to go in and out without having to pull everything down or to climb underneath. You just open it up and go through. So let's take a look at what it looks like from the outside. All right, so let's just pretend we're casually strolling by the car. Can't see anything in the back. Yeah, the car's dirty. That contributes to the windshield's dirty. Contributes to us to not being able to see as well. But you see my point. Even if we look really close, you really can't see anything. Can't see what's going on in the back, and that's just perfect. And you got the cloud glare, but again, you see what I'm trying to say. Here's a look from the inside. It's all covered up like that, and of course when the lights are all covered out a little bit darker on the inside, you could make out even less. So that's how I'm going to cover up the front, and then we'll start working on the back. All right, so what I have here are the two side Reflectex things. So what I did is, again, I just put Velcro to hold them in, and this space doesn't hold a whole lot, but it holds my shades. So this is just cut kind of like a big square in the and I didn't really make it the shape of that window because I could just hide everything in the back, and I'll show you what I mean. All right, so I'm gonna install this, and I'll have to take down that, of course. But it goes like that. It just wedges in the crevices, and if you cut it well, it's going to be pretty. It'll hide the light, and if you cut yourself a little short, I'll show you a trick. All right, so what I have is everybody's favorite tool is duct tape. So if you put a little bit of duct tape at the ends. I probably should have did a little bit more, but you can fold it over itself so that there's just a little bit of the flatness of the duct tape. So it's a little bit flatter right here. So that flatness will, that little flatness will wedge in a little bit better, so that you know, when you slide it in, it won't be too hard to wiggle because it's flatter than the Reflectex, and it'll form a little light seal. So I'm gonna put it all around the edge just to make it easier for me to wedge this in. All right, so I got this side in too. Let's look at the other side. And we'll take a step back. Looking in, that's the way it looks right now with the two sides. So that looks really good. And if you look up here, you can see some light escaping through from the outside. So what I need to do is make sure the Velcro is secure. Because if if you have any gaps in the Velcro, of course it'll put a gap in the light. So that's why you gotta make sure you gotta fill up all the Velcro gaps. Sorry about that. I needed to use both my hands to get that back on. But that's the way it looks. So got to make sure those gaps in the Velcro are tight and all these gaps are filled in properly. So next up, this window's already covered. I need to cover this one with the same thing, Reflectex, and the same thing in the back. So for those pieces, the back piece and the side piece, I leave right here. Just wedge it in there, and then we'll install it. I got that side in. It's a little bit harder, you know, the cut with this because of that and all that stuff. And just get everything in nice and secure. And let's take a look. So already you could see how dark it is in there. So I'm gonna do the last one up here, and same concept. All right, so I'm here in the dark with all the windows blacked out. And the real test is, what's it going to look like at night when you have lights on in here? And it's the daytime right now, but we're going to come back again at nighttime and take a look. All right, it's nighttime, and I'm in here in my well-lit minivan in stealth mode. Let's take a look around. So let's go outside and see if anyone could tell if I'm in here. All right, let's close this up. Let's have a look. So in stealth mode, with the lights on, look around the car. Looks good. If you look in the car, you see 2 passenger seats, but no people. Let's go around the back. So there you go. Stealth mode. Nobody will ever know you're in there.